Have you ever wondered why there are so many different types of onions? At first, they all look almost identical, but each type has its own unique flavor, texture, and purpose in cooking. That's why professional chefs never choose an onion by accident. Let's start with the most common one, the yellow onion. This is the king of onions. It has the perfect balance between sweetness and sharpness. When cooked slowly, its natural sugars are released, creating a rich and delicious flavor. That's why it's perfect for soups, stews, pasta sauces, burgers, and countless everyday recipes. If a recipe simply says one onion, it usually means a yellow onion. Next comes the white onion. White onions have a stronger, cleaner taste. They stay crisp even after being chopped. That's why they're often used in Mexican dishes like tacos, burritos, and fresh salsa. Now let's look at the beautiful red onion. Red onions are milder and slightly sweeter than yellow onions. They're most commonly eaten raw. Their bright color also makes salads, burgers, and sandwiches look much more appetizing. Finally, we have green onions. Unlike regular onions, almost the entire plant can be eaten. Green onions add freshness without an overpowering onion flavor. They're commonly used in ramen, fried rice, noodles, omelets, but here's something almost everyone has experienced. Why do onions make us cry? When you cut an onion, its cells break open. This releases tiny sulfur compounds into the air. When those compounds reach your eyes, they mix with your tears and create a mild acid. Your brain reacts instantly. Your eyes produce more tears to wash the chemicals away. It's actually a natural defense mechanism, but onions are much more fascinating than most people realize. Every onion is made of many thin layers. Each layer stores water and nutrients that help the plant survive. Underground, its roots constantly absorb minerals from the soil. Above the ground, sunlight provides the energy needed for growth. Weather also changes the taste of onions. Warm climates usually produce sweeter onions. Cooler climates often produce stronger, sharper flavors. Red onions get their beautiful color from natural plant pigments called anthocyanins. White onions contain very little of these pigments. Yellow onions develop even more sweetness during cooking because heat transforms their natural sugars. The slower you cook onions, the sweeter and more flavorful they become. That's why chefs often spend 20 to 30 minutes slowly cooking onions before adding other ingredients. Today, onions are grown in almost every country on Earth. Every year, farmers harvest billions of onions. Some giant onions can even weigh several kilograms. Believe it or not, there are competitions where people try to grow the world's biggest onion. Choosing the right onion can completely change the flavor of a meal. Yellow onions are perfect for cooking. White onions work best in Mexican recipes. Red onions are ideal for salads and burgers. Green onions are excellent as fresh toppings. So the next time you see onions at the supermarket, you'll know exactly which one to choose, and you'll never look at an onion the same way again.